Long-form script. Millions believe Antarctica's ice wall is guarding the edges of our flat Earth, hiding what lies beyond from the rest of humanity. I've spent weeks diving into this conspiracy, and what I found isn't just about geography. It's about why people choose to believe something that can be debunked with a simple Google Earth search. The real story here isn't the ice wall itself, but what drives this level of distrust in everything we're told about our own planet. Antarctica in flat Earth mythology is depicted as an ice wall encircling the entire planet, with NASA and world governments actively guarding it. This isn't peripheral to the theory. It's the load-bearing claim. Flat Earth believers argue that Antarctica isn't a continent, but a massive frozen barrier at the planet's edge, and that institutional powers are preventing ordinary people from discovering what lies beyond. The image is stark, an endless frozen rampart hiding whatever exists in the unknown world beyond. The theory's power comes partly from its relationship to reality. Antarctica's ice formations are genuinely imposing. Early explorers documented seemingly endless walls of ice with cliffs 100 meters high. Conspiracy theorists have taken these legitimate historical accounts and reframed them as evidence of a planetary boundary. A real geographic feature becomes proof of a flat Earth. The Antarctic Treaty System plays a central role in this narrative. Signed in 1961, the treaty is a genuine international agreement designed to protect Antarctica's ecosystem and designate it for peaceful scientific research. Flat Earth proponents have weaponized this real document, reinterpreting its restrictions on military activity and resource extraction as proof of a global conspiracy. They claim the treaty exists specifically to prevent ordinary citizens from reaching the ice wall and discovering the truth about Earth's shape, that it's actually a closed continent, heavily guarded, accessible only to those in on it. Several figures have become prominent voices for these claims. Geran Campanella, a YouTuber known as Geranism, built a substantial following promoting flat Earth content. The theory has spread across social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, where it finds communities willing to engage with and amplify these ideas. What's particularly revealing is how the conspiracy has become unfalsifiable. When confronted with evidence from people who have actually visited Antarctica, believers simply expand the conspiracy. Those visitors must be part of the cover-up, deliberately spreading false information. This rhetorical move is crucial. It means no amount of direct testimony or photographic evidence can ever disprove the theory. The conspiracy absorbs its own refutation. Satellite imagery provides the first direct contradiction. The Landsat image mosaic of Antarctica, LaLima, is a true-color, high-resolution satellite view compiled from nearly 1,100 individual Landsat 7 images collected mostly between 1999 and 2003. Each Landsat image records a 185-kilometer by 185-kilometer area in multiple spectral bands, with the panchromatic band achieving 15-meter spatial resolution, detailed enough to distinguish individual research buildings, vehicle tracks, and precise coastlines that reveal Antarctica as a continent, not a wall. You can verify this yourself on Google Earth. The detail is extraordinary and publicly accessible. Tourism provides another layer of direct contradiction. Commercial operators like Antarctica 21 run regular sailings and air cruises to the continent, with dozens of expeditions per season. These aren't government officials or scientists who could theoretically be in on it. These are paying customers, families on vacation, adventure seekers with cameras and smartphones documenting their trips. They post itineraries online, collect customer reviews on TripAdvisor, and share photos across social media. If Antarctica were truly a guarded ice wall preventing access, how would commercial tour operators be running regular flights and cruises there with paying civilians? The scientific infrastructure tells an even more compelling story. There are currently 70 permanent research stations scattered across Antarctica, representing 29 countries from every continent on Earth. These stations operate under the Antarctic Treaty System, the very document flat Earth believers claim exists to hide the truth. Yet the treaty's signatories include nations that are geopolitical rivals: the United States and Russia, China and Japan, India and Pakistan all maintain research presence there simultaneously. For a global conspiracy to work, these competing powers would need to cooperate perfectly, maintaining the same false narrative across decades. The logistics alone make it implausible. Scientists from dozens of nations conduct independent research, publish peer-reviewed findings, and share data openly. Their observations, ice core